So the theme of the video today is to create a catalog of WaterOneFlow web services using the Water Explorer. The difference between the other videos is that in this case we're gonna create a catalog, but not from an endpoint, so we are not importing a catalog. Actually, we are creating one now. We are gonna create a catalog called Dominican Republic, and we are gonna actually add services to this catalog called Dominican Republic. We are also gonna add the boundaries of the Dominican Republic to make it more personal, more customizable to the end users, as an example. So let's do it. Now we are in the portal. So now that we are in the portal, we select the Water Explorer. We see that this is the setup in our last video. However, we don't want to use it, so we are going to create a new version of this so we can actually see how customizable is the app. So we are going to come here and we're going to delete it, so it's gone. However, we need to change the boundaries. I have prepared boundaries of Dominican Republic here. I have a hydro share resource over here just for Dominican Republic. We're gonna use it, so let's do it. Okay, so let's go to the settings of the app. We're gonna call it Indre. We're gonna end that, and we're gonna copy just these values, and we add them. We copy just this one. We see that this is a long URL. Nothing is the same thing. We need the name of the layer. The name of the layer. So we see that this is this one. The name of the layer is this one. We should probably have a better name, but we put it. And I think these ones are alright. The database setup is fine. And we add it. So we see that this actually was successful, which is quite impressive how fast we can customize the application for our needs. Okay, so we're gonna create a group. However, we don't have URL, doesn't matter. So we call it Dominican Republic. Now let's call it better stations. Stations, and we put this is a group for the national stations in the organization. See, we don't need URL, so we don't have to check the services. We add it. There is nothing here. I have some services. I have this service of Dominican Republic, so I'm gonna add it. I'm gonna come here. I'm gonna put it. I'm gonna put the URL. I'm gonna call it Hydro Server because it's the endpoint of Hydro Server. And I'm gonna put this for my description. I'm gonna add it. We add it. And I'm just gonna finish that. We add it. We see that. We see the applications over there. We can make it disappear. We have all over there. So something really cool is that we already have this version customizable. We select this, we look here, we have precipitation, And we can do the same things that we showed in the last video, in which we imported different web services, but in this case we actually are creating the service called stations in the INDRI the Explorer. So we are gonna take probably 1 minute to retrieve this information of a couple of seconds, and we see that the data is again here. It was retrieved. You can change the mean interpolation and we get the data. As we see before, we can download it CSV, we can download WaterOneFlow XML data. This takes also a little bit because we are creating the WaterML file. However, it doesn't take a big amount of time. But we can also see here that we have the different metadata as explained it before, and we also have a different graph if we like one. So we ended up having this. So something important to mention is that the name of the file, why is called P1, because that's the code of the station. Sorry, that's the code of the variable precipitation. Its code is P1, P_1, so that's why. We see that we can also do this. I'm gonna just uncheck this so we can see it better. I'm gonna select the ones that are close to 80. We do it. We have actually 3 stations called to 80. We reset it and we show all of them. So as we see, we can also get the data. If we want to look for Don Miguel, we have Don Miguel over here, and I know Don Miguel is this station in the border. So another important factor is that we can download a Python notebook, in which we are gonna do another tutorial related to that. But this covers at least the portion in which we create a customizable version of the INDRI Data Explorer. Thank you.